Hi, welcome to Black Sheep Tarot. Today we are going to check in with Aries and see how Mercury retrograde is going to affect you guys. We're going to do one for all the star signs, okay? So we're going to start at the beginning, work our way through to Pisces. So we're in the shadow phase at the moment of Mercury retrograde. You might be feeling it, things going a little bit pear-shaped. Some of you might be cruising through it. Good luck to you. So it kicks in on the 17th of February and rounds itself up on the 10th of March. So it takes in quite a big chunk of Pisces. But then of course you've got the little waning phase at the end there. So, you know, it usually takes a couple of weeks to kind of kick into gear, and then maybe a week and a half to fizzle and life will get back to normal. So as we know, Mercury doesn't actually go backwards. It just appears to go backwards. So let's have a squiz and see what's happening with our lovely Aries. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And I'm not going to do reversals because it kicks our butt anyway. Although, maybe we should. Alright, let's have a go. So this is basically how Mercury's going to kick your butt, or Mercury retrograde is going to kick your butt, and what we can do to either minimize the damage or avoid it altogether. I'm opting for the second. Now we have a little mixed bag here, boys and girls. We've got the Queen of Cups. So here we go, Queen of Cups there. See her? Queen of Cups, well, that's perfectly suited because Mercury retrograde is, as I said, in Pisces season, and the Queen of Cups is a classic for Pisces, any of the water signs, but because I'm a Pisces too, I like to snuggle up to this little one. She has her feet in the water and on the land, so she is in touch with her emotions and she's in touch with reality as well. She's mastered the art of getting her feelings under control, and she's serene. The waters are calm. She's surrounded by cherubs and fish and all things good. So she's a very attractive, calm, centered energy, and that's exactly what we need. So that's a great start for you, Aries. Now we also have Queen of Swords. So we've got a couple of queens in the mix here. Queen of Swords is a bit of an off with their head vibe. That's more, yeah, it's my way or the highway. Sorry, my cat is at the door at the moment, and I have a feeling he's not going to let up until he opens that door. So the Queen of Swords, oh my gosh. Bosses. Women who like their own way, perhaps. Like to do things by the book. They are usually quite fair and just, but sometimes the mode of delivery leaves a little to be desired, especially if you are a sensitive Aries sign. And I know Aries can be, they just don't like to show it. Now we've also got, out of 4 cards, we've got 2 queens and we've got 2 major arcana cards. So this is big stuff. This is going to be a big Mercury retrograde for you guys. So we have the Devil, being chained to something, being bound. Then we have Justice. Okay, so justice will prevail. However, we need a little more on this one because that's a lot of energy. Let's have a squeeze and see what we can come up with. All right. Pardon me, balancing the scales. Now if you see here with the Justice card, you see there, that light on there, she's got a sword in one hand and she's got the scale in the other hand. Okay, I just look like I fist bumped you then. So in a way, to me, what I'm actually feeling, I know that that's a literal set of scales, we've got the fish and we've got the sword. So that is the scales and the sword. Okay, so that's 2 sides of the same card. Literally 2 sides of the same card there. That's really interesting. How's this going to play out with the devil in the mix there? Who's the devil? What are you chained to? What do you feel bound by or bound to? Are you bound to a couple of women? Are you bound to two bosses? Are you torn between two bosses? Are you management? Are you middle management? Are you the lucky? Are you stuck in the middle with someone? These two women in your life, an ex and a current. It doesn't necessarily have to be females, although with the two queens, they definitely have a lot of feminine energy about them, even if they're not, if they can be male. I think that the energy that I'm feeling is that Aries is stuck in the middle of a couple of chicks. Bound by obligation to one, bound by duty. Don't know. Let's see how this rolls, Aries. You sly fox. What's going on? Justice will come through though. So you're doing the right thing. We are attempting to do the right thing by everybody. Another major arcana. There we go. We've got strength. Strength is a fab card. This is, we've just switched up decks a little here. And this deck is, we started with the Radiant Rider-Waite. And this deck is the Mythic Tarot, the Greek Mythic Tarot. Okay, I'm going to draw another one. You wouldn't be dead for quids, would you? Look what we draw. Underneath the Devil card, we get the Devil card. Oh, you guys are stuck. All right, so I think we've discovered what it is and how Mercury is going to kick your butt. Right. I'm totally, and this is definitely not going to be for everybody. All right, sorry, I have a seriously itchy nose right now. There is an Aries out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, who is definitely bound by two queens, and not in a good way. We have the Strength card and the Justice card. So these guys are your allies right now. Okay, so don't diss them, because they're going to be what you're going to be falling back on in order to smooth the ride through the retrograde. So something, I'm guessing that there's an ex perhaps from the past that you're still attached to in some way. As I said before, either out of obligation, maybe you have kids together and you need to see each other, you need to be in contact. But there is a Queen of Swords who isn't too fond of the situation, and I think that's going to cause someone a little grief. Now, I'm feeling that it's a relationship, but it could very, very possibly for somebody else be torn between bosses at work or people that you work with that have quite a sway. So, oh gosh, being torn between doing the right thing and towing the line. That's what I'm getting. We're towing the line. So the Strength card right here, okay, is going to be, that's your inner strength. I know that sounds really cliche, but it so is right now. And mental strength. I'm getting mental strength. You need to be tough. Okay, how do we get out of this? All right. What do we do for Aries to get out of this bind? Good Lord. Aries, Aries, Aries. It's definitely doable. How? All right, we're going to use these cards I've had forever. They are the Celtic Tarot. I nearly forgot what they were then. All right, Celtic Tarot. Come on, Celtic Tarot. Let's see what Aries has to deal with and how they're going to get out of it. This is what we need to know. We need to get Spirit to go right. Give them, oh my gosh. Gosh, golly. Okay. Three of Swords. Guys, You're not making this easy for me or yourselves. Three of Swords is, in this situation, I'm sorry guys, but this is a third party situation. There is definitely you stuck between two people and not knowing how the hell to get out of it. And I'm finding it hard to help you on this one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups. All right. So this is your key, all right? Besides having the mental strength to deal with this, you going on the charm offensive, okay? That's how you're going to get out of this. You are going to be a surface swimmer. Don't be in, or what was I going to say? I've lost my word. Be true. Don't lie. But definitely you are going to have to charm the, not literally the pants off someone, but you are going to have to charm your way out of this situation by being non-confrontational, by being pleasant, by yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir, okay, or ma'am, however your situation be. You're going to just have to smile and nod and be the yes man, but with a little flair of Pisces and water sign kind of poetry in motion. You know, you have to get in touch with that side of you, which might be a little bit tricky being an Aries sun, but you will have to find your Pepe Le Pew. That's what's coming to me. Your Pepe Le Pew side, okay? You're going to have to go on the charm offensive for sure and just cruise your way through Mercury retrograde just to deal with this. I can't even get over that we have 2 devils in the mix and they're right under each other. That's just crazy. Aries. My gosh, I don't envy you guys at the moment. But this is fine. You will get through it. You've got the Justice card there. She's sitting there. She's like, yeah, I know. It looks dreadful. But all will be right in the end. Just don't put your foot in your mouth. Don't put your little fishy style foot in your Aries big gobby gob mouth. And I'm sorry if that's harsh, but that's just the way it goes. Tarot don't lie, bruh. Alright. Here we go. You're digging deep on this one. Oracle card. White Eagle. Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Well, maybe this is a family pattern. Very possibly. Maybe this is something that your parents did or your grandparents did, getting themselves into third-party situations, trying to please everybody all the time, and you end up not pleasing anybody, including yourself. Oh, I think we had him last week. Mahavata Babaji. Oh, I feel like I have something. No, it's just here. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. All right, well, that's good. You will dig your way out of this, but as I say, you just need to be charming while you do it. Okay, so Mercury retrograde for you, Aries, to sum this up, is you are going to find yourself piggy in the middle between either 2 partners, probably 2 women, maybe a current and an ex, or however, or 2 women you've got on the go. Maybe they find out about each other, or you've got maybe two female bosses, or 2 bosses that have a lot of feminine fire and kind of pent-up rage inside them, and you're bound by them. Definitely, you're bound by your situation. You're bound by the code of conduct. You're bound by duty between being married or having children or what have you. And the only way out at the moment, without causing any kind of a ruckus, is to smile and nod, not be fake, but to turn on the charm. But you have to mean it, so don't get yourself into any more grief. But you will cruise through it as long as you don't buy into the drama. That's, I think, where I'm headed with this. That's the message I'm getting. Don't buy into the drama, because there will be some, because Mercury always stirs up some crap somewhere. You just have to smile and nod on this one, and you will get through this, no problems at all. Just go easy on yourselves. All right, Aries. I really wish you luck with this one. I have Aries rising, and I'm going to take my own advice on this one. And I'm going to either play the charm offensive, or I am going to keep my head down, I think that would be the best way to go. Keep your head down. Okay. Well, I love that. That's great. That's funny. You give me a laugh, Aries, and I needed that. All right. Good luck. May the force be with you. And let me know. Leave a like. And please subscribe. That would mean so much to me. It seriously would mean so much to me. And leave a comment. If you watch this and it resonates, or you're feeling like it might resonate, or you watch it back and it resonates, let me know. I'm so curious to find out anything about you guys out there and how this resonates with you. All right. Love and light, everybody, and I will speak to you next time.